Welcome to the WanderLearn show. I'm your host, Tapon. This is a mini episode about Thailand. I am trying to keep these things short so I can focus on my book, which is writing a book about, well, every single country in Africa and chapter per country. It's really a beast. And it's taking me time, and by making short episodes, it gives me a little bit more time to work on my book. Make sure also you go into the show notes so that you can see the actual YouTube video about this podcast. It's more fun to watch the video because there's lots of awesome visuals that you'll enjoy.
So I'm here at the Independence Monument in Bangkok, dedicated to Thailand's independence. Why is it that Thailand is one of the only countries in the world, about a dozen or so, that were never colonized? Almost every country in the world has been colonized. Why is it that Thailand? Let's get into that right now. I'm here at the Grand Palace in Thailand and trying to answer the question as to why the Thai have been able to stay independent. One hypothesis is simply that they let themselves be colonized softly. They colonized themselves in a sense. They took the culture of the nearby colonizers, the French, the British, the Dutch, and they said, okay, hold on, don't colonize us. We're going to adapt to your culture, your way of life, and we're going to change so that you guys don't have to come in here and invade us. That was the deal. And then all of a sudden the French, the Dutch, and they all looked and they said, you know what? As well as the British, said, hey, maybe we don't need to colonize these guys, because after all, they're kind of adapting the rule of law, the types of ideas that we have, a certain amount of freedom, etc., all these principles. And that is why they said, well, actually, we don't need that. Also, the fact that there was a buffer state, that Thailand, which was called the Kingdom of Siam, was a buffer state between the French and the British, which was another reason, and to some extent, even the Dutch. So those are reasons why, in a sense, that while the Thai are very rightfully proud to have never been colonized, in some ways, they still succumb to the effects of colonization, which is, of course, adapting the policies and the ideas of the Europeans.